my dear lovely children, how are you all? I hope you all are doing very well. Okay, so what chapter we are going to discuss in this session? You can see on your screen, we are going to discuss about our Peninsular Plateau. It means here we are going to discuss about the plateau region of our Central India as well as our South India. Okay. In this chapter, we also discuss about our northern plateau, the northeastern plateau, the central plateau and southern plateau. Okay. So, after desert, we are going to start this chapter. So, come with me and let's start the chapter. Before I start this chapter, I just want to show you the area, okay, the area covered under the plateau. Okay, you can see here, this is our physical map of India, and this is all the plateau region. Okay, this is our northern plateau, this is our northeastern plateau, this is our central plateau, and this is our southern plateau. Okay, so we are going to discuss all these plateaus one by one. Now see, what is the meaning of plateau? Let's have a look here. See, the plateau region or the Deccan Plateau, as it is commonly known, is situated towards the south of the northern plain and extended almost down to Kanyakumari, the southern tip of India. Now, my dear students, there is a name of plateau in our country India, and that name is our Deccan Plateau. Now, Deccan Plateau, it is the most common name. Deccan Plateau is situated, if I talk about the location from where Deccan Plateau is located in our country India, so it is located in, from south means in the northern plains. Okay, so below the northern plains is south direction, so in the south of northern plains, and it's almost extended to the South India, the last step of India, last step point of India, that is Kanyakumari. Okay, so the location of our Deccan Plateau from the south of northern plains till Kanyakumari. Okay, it is peninsular in shape. Remember, a peninsula is a landmass surrounded by water on three sides. Now, why we called it as a peninsular plateau? Okay, because peninsula means a landmass. Peninsula is a landmass, okay, which is covered by water from three sides. Okay, that's why we call this portion of our country India as a peninsular India. Okay, but which three rivers or oceans or seas cover? And why we call this portion only Peninsular Plateau? Why not we can call Northern India or Western India? Because, my dear student, this peninsular area is covered by Arabian Sea in the west, Bay of Bengal in the east, and in the south, Indian Ocean. That's why this portion of India is covered with water. Okay, this piece of land of India is covered by water from three sides. Okay. The plateau region is surrounded by the Aravalli Hills in the northwest. So, apart from water bodies, there are few land masses also covered this area, like in northeastern part of Deccan Plateau, there is Aravalli Hills. The Rajmahal Hills of Chota Nagpur Plateau in the northwest. And now in the northeast direction of our Indian Plateau or Deccan Plateau lies Rajmahal Hills. Now, Rajmahal Hills is the part of your Chota Nagpur Plateau. Okay. The Western Ghats in the west, in the western side, it is Western Ghat, and Eastern Ghat on the eastern side. The Western Ghats and the Eastern Ghats are the series of hills. Now, what is the meaning of Western Ghat and Eastern Ghat? Western Ghat and Eastern Ghat both are the series of hills. The plateau is a flat area which is high above sea level. Now, what is the meaning of plateau? A plateau is a flat area. Okay, a plateau is a flat area above the mean sea level. The whole plateau region is like a tableland. Now, the whole plateau region is like a tableland. And why it is called as a tableland? Because, my dear student, you can see table. Okay, they are in various shape. Not very big, not too small. Okay, that's why this plateau region is looked like tableland. The Peninsular Plateau region is triangular in shape and covers a very large part of India. So, my dear students, if anyone asks you which physical feature or which natural feature of India covers the most part of India, it is our Deccan Plateau. Okay, because Deccan Plateau started from the south of northern plain and it is stretched towards the Kanyakumari. Okay, that's why our Deccan Plateau covers a large portion of landmass of India. Okay, and Peninsular Plateau or Deccan Plateau is triangular in shape. Okay, and why it is triangular in shape? Because it is covered by water from three sides. Now, Peninsular Plateau is the largest physiographic division of India. As I already told you, it is the largest physical division of India. Now see, the land surface is rocky, spotted by many hills and small plateaus. Okay, now if I talk about what is the feature of land surface of this peninsular plateau, so the land surface of peninsular plateau is rocky. Okay, and it is spotted by many hills and small plateaus. Like you can see, collectively it is called as Deccan Plateau. But in Deccan Plateau, we can also see different types of plateaus like Chota Nagpur Plateau. Okay, the rivers of this region are not as big as those of the northern plains. Now, my dear students, you can see here the rivers which flow through this plateau region is not big. Okay, is not big in comparison of those rivers which flow in northern plains. Okay, they do not originate from the snow-covered mountain like rivers Ganga, Yamuna, Indus, Brahmaputra. They all originate from a snow-covered mountain. Okay, but in the case of plateau rivers, they don't originate from snow-covered hills. These rivers depend mostly on the monsoon rivers. So here question arises, if they don't originate from snow-covered hills, then what is their origin place? See, the rivers which flow in Deccan area, they cover, okay, or it means they depend mostly for their origin in monsoon rains. When the rainfall fails, these rivers dry up. Okay, so when there is, you can see for example, last year there is a heavy rainfall. Suppose this year there is there's less rainfall. So if there is a less rainfall, these rivers are dry up. Okay, rivers such as Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri flow towards the east to end in the Bay of Bengal, while rivers Narmada and Tapi flow towards the west to end in the Arabian Sea. My dear student, this is very important point. Okay, see, all rivers, okay, all rivers which flow through our country India, all rivers dump their water at the end of the day in Bay of Bengal, and Bay of Bengal is located in our eastern part of India. But only two rivers, okay, and what is the name of that two river? Narmada and Tapi. Narmada flows throughout the Madhya Pradesh state and Tapi covers Gujarat state. Okay, so Narmada and Tapi, only this two river is the west flowing river. Why west flowing river? Because they dump their water in Arabian Sea, not in Bay of Bengal. Now here we can divide our Deccan Plateau into four major parts. The first part is our northern plateau. The first part of Deccan Plateau is our northern plateau. See, now what is the northern plateau? The first part of Deccan Plateau. Northern Plateau, okay? It has a Malwa Plateau with its black soil. Rainfall is low. Cotton, millets and oilseeds are important crops. The Chambal and Betwa are the main river. Chambal ravines are the part of this region. You can see here, this is ravines. Now, let's see. What is the meaning of Northern Plateau? See, the name of Northern Plateau is Malwa Plateau. Okay, Malwa Plateau. And Malwa Plateau is rich. Okay, Malwa Plateau is famous for its black soil. And black soil, okay, and black soil is the most fertile soil to grow cotton crops or oil seeds. Okay, but in Malwa region, there is a small rainfall. Means the amount of rainfall is low. Okay, and here mainly two rivers flow, Chambal and Betwa. Okay, Chambal ravines are part of this region. Now Chambal Valley. Okay, Chambal Valley once upon a time is famous for their robbers. Okay, so Chambal ravines are part of this region. Now the most famous river of this area is Chambal and Betwa. And the ravines means you can see here there are the many areas formed by Chambal rivers. Okay. Now northeastern plateau. After northern plateau comes the northeastern plateau. See, what is the northeastern plateau? The Chota Nagpur Plateau, the Chhattisgarh Plain, and the Bastar Hills are the chief areas of this region. Now, the northeastern plateau of Deccan Plateau covers the Chota Nagpur Plateau, the Chhattisgarh Plain, means the Chhattisgarh State Plain, and Bastar Hills, okay, are the chief areas of this region, okay. Chota Nagpur Plateau, Chhattisgarh Plain, and Bastar Hill. This is the main region of northeastern plateau. Chota Nagpur Plateau is rich for its mineral, and Chota Nagpur Plateau is world famous for its rich mineral resources like iron ore, manganese, mica, and coal deposits are found in Chota Nagpur Plateau. Chhattisgarh, as you all know, Chhattisgarh is a very most fertile region for growing rice. Okay, the river Mahanadi deposits its rich sediments to make land fertile. But how the land of Chhattisgarh is fertile? Because here river flow Mahanadi. Okay, and similarly, when Mahanadi flow, it brings many deposits of silts with them. Okay, and it deposit at an area of, and it deposited in an area, and that area will become very fertile land. Okay, the Hirakud, okay, means the Hirakund Dam built across the river Mahanadi. Okay, now the most famous dam after Bhakra Nangal Dam is our Hirakund Dam. Hirakund Dam is built upon Mahanadi River. Okay, and it is useful for providing irrigation facilities and electricity throughout the Chota Nagpur Plateau. The Bastar region has hilly areas covered with thick forest of bamboo, teak, and sal trees. Now, the Bastar Hills. Bastar Hills are famous for its wildlife, famous for its forest, like forest products like bamboo, teak, and sal trees. So this is all about our northeastern plateau. Now the third part of Deccan Plateau is the Central Plateau. What is the meaning of Central Plateau? Let's have a look here. It lies between the river Narmada and Krishna. So the location of Central Plateau is between the area covered by Narmada and Krishna river. The climate is generally hot. Rainfall is low in the interior parts. Now the climate of this Central Plateau is very hot, okay, and rainfall is also low here. The black soil found here is formed by lava from volcanoes that have been dead for millions of years. Black soil is good for growing cotton. My dear students, I use term black soil. Okay, why the color of soil is black? Because those black soils are the deposits of volcanoes. Okay, yes, our country India also have volcano. Okay, but they are dead for millions of years. Okay, millions of years ago when volcanoes are erupted, they formed this part of our country India. Okay, so when the lava from that volcano deposited, it converted into black soil, and black soil is good for growing most important crop, cotton. Okay, this is all about our Central Plateau. After Central Plateau, here comes the Southern Plateau. Let's have a look here. It extends from the river Krishna to the far south. So the location of Southern Plateau is from Krishna river till the end of the southern India. The Nilgiri Hills and Cardamom Hills are in this region. The most famous Nilgiri Hill and Cardamom Hill are presented here. The region has many waterfalls, and you know what? Our southern India is famous for many beautiful waterfalls like Jog Falls. Okay, one of the most famous fall of India is Jog Fall. Okay, it is most famous, located in southern India. The climate is quite warm throughout the year, and if I talk about the climate of Southern Plateau, it is quite hot and warm throughout the year. Coffee and tea plantation on the slopes of the hill give the region a scenic charm. Now, what plants are mostly cultivated here? Coffee and tea. Now you can see this is the most beautiful Jog Falls. Okay, it is one of the most important tourist attraction places. Okay, now my dear student, this is all about in this chapter. Okay, you have to complete your exercise based on this chapter. Okay, I'm going to meet with you all in my next session with the next chapter. Till then, take very good care of yourself. Bye.